Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, wherever you are. I'm excited to bring this new recipe to you for my jumbo, yummy crab balls. So, since I've been cooking brunch for the family during quarantine, they basically decided that's now my weekend job. So, I'm doing a variation of our seafood brunch, and this time I'm doing my jumbo crab balls. So I use a couple of ingredients like fresh parsley, scallion, shallots, some Old Bay, and a few other seasonings and items to really make a flavorful crab ball that's full of meat, not a lot of filling, and you can prep them in advance and keep them in the fridge so that when you're ready to cook them up, they're nice, hot, and crispy. So let's get into this recipe. I hope you enjoy it and make some for you, your friends and family. So now look at our ingredients here. Look at this 16 ounces, minus a few bites, of blue crab claw meat. I've got some parsley from my balcony herb garden, also some scallions from my balcony herb garden, a lemon, shallot. I've got Old Bay, whole black pepper, kosher salt, red chili flakes, Dijon mustard, and Miracle Whip, because mayonnaise traumatized me as a child. Don't worry about it. That's my business. Okay, so let's go. So the first thing we're going to do is we're doing a rough chop on the parsley. We're going to chop up the scallion and the shallot and add that all into the crab mix. So as you can see, our crab mixture is coming to life. So we've got the crab meat, the scallions, the roughly chopped parsley, the diced shallots, and now we're going to add in the zest and juice of 1 lemon. The zest is what's going to give it that bright lemon flavor more than just the juice, because that's where the lemon essential oils are. And so you get a lot of nice lemon flavor and brightness by adding the zest in there. If you don't have a zester, usually a small cheese grater will also have this option on the side. So okay, so when you zest the lemon, make sure that you don't stay in the same place very long, because you don't want to get that white part in there. That's bitter. You just want that thin outer layer of yellow, lemony goodness. So let me finish this. So now, as you can see, we've got all of that yummy lemon zest, the lemon juice in there. So now I'm just going to add the Old Bay, black pepper, kosher salt, red chili flake, Dijon, and mayo. And then I'll add a little bit of panko breadcrumbs in the end to help bind it together with an egg. So now we're just going to make the crab balls. I use my ice cream scoop for everything. Besides ice cream, it's a great way to get consistency in size and shape. So I'm just going to pack in the mixture here. And I sprayed my ice cream scoop with a little bit of nonstick cooking spray and then put them on a cookie sheet. Look how big they are. And then they'll all be a uniform size. So that makes it cooking a batch of these much easier, because you know they'll cook around the same time. So let's make the rest of these balls. Pause. Here's an up close and personal of the crab bombs. As you can see, they're all about the same size. They've got the big pieces of parsley, the shallots. And now what I like to do is cover them with saran wrap and just let them chill out in the fridge for a bit until I'm ready to serve. Because that way they'll take some time. They'll bind a lot better too, so they don't fall apart when you cook. And I like these to be hot. I don't like to really prep these too far in advance. I want them to be hot for when my guests take their first bite. So yeah, that is all you need. And so there's a couple of ways you can cook this. You can actually do them in the air fryer. I've tried that. You can bake them on this cookie sheet as they are, spray them with a little bit of oil if you want, and put them into the oven at 400 degrees for about 10 to 15 minutes. Just depends on how quickly your oven cooks them. Or you can pan sear them in olive oil or some butter. It really depends on where you are in terms of what you want to do for your waistline and how you like to prepare it. The oven method is really easy. and you still get all, the great texture and everything. So it's up to you. I just pulled the crab balls out of the oven at 15 minutes at 420 degrees. I actually up the temperature so they can get nice and crispy. What you're looking for is seeing the edges get brown and the tops get lightly toasted. So now I'm going to let them cool before I transfer them into the serving dish.